Hey, welcome to the DIY Real Estate Guy. This is an introduction to me and the channel. My name is Brandon. This channel is about investing in residential real estate, managing it, and renovations, repairs. It's just real life. It's going to be a real life channel of my day to day. Today is Friday right now. And I just had to go over to a tenant's house and fix a disposal in the sink. I'm going to have a little tutorial on that because it took me about 5 seconds to figure out the problem. So there you go. That's one of the things that's going to be on this channel. So yeah, to introduce the channel and myself, like I said, my name is Brandon. I've been in different parts of construction most of my life. My grandfather was a developer. I used to work for him on the weekends and the summers when I was in high school. So I learned a lot from him. He had rentals, and he gave me a lot of advice on that back then. And it got me really interested. So I kind of always knew that I wanted to pursue that. I had an opportunity, so we started doing that. I say we, my wife and I, about 10 years ago, when we moved back to Chattanooga from Knoxville, Tennessee. Probably shouldn't have been that descriptive, but okay. Here we are. We're in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Anyway, so we had that opportunity, and I pushed my wife into doing that. That's a whole thing in of itself. So there's probably going to be videos of that as well, because spouses are important and risk is important in your relationship. So there's definitely going to be some talking about that because that is a big hurdle if you're looking into investing into real estate. So currently, right now, I acquired a property about 2 years ago, and which is a Section 8, or had a Section 8 renter in it. And so it was an income producing property. And I got a pretty good deal on it, and I knew it needed some work. So a little while ago, the renter moved out, and which I was okay with because my intention was to renovate the property. And so when I started doing some of the demo it wasn't going to be that big of a project. But I started doing some of the demo and found out there were quite a few issues. And at this point, I'm like, why didn't I just take a bulldozer and bulldoze this house down? So, but here we are. I think it's salvageable. I'm going to talk more about the numbers. I had quotes from contractors and subs, and I'm going to get into that more. But yeah, so the focus right now is this renovation, and I'm doing most of this myself, what I can, and I'm going to document all of that. Which, like I said, I work full time, so it is like, you know, on the weekends or, you know, holidays or whatever. But I am going to document that, and in between those renovation videos, I do have other videos that I'll make about, you know, numbers, you know, my portfolio, what to kind of look for if you're, you know, interested in those types of things, or, you know, interested in this, which I hope you are. I mean, you're watching it this far, watching this video this far. So, I mean, that's what it's going to be. I'm not one of these crazy influencers out here trying to tell you to be, you know, $20 million in debt to, you know, do something or what. I'm not that. Okay, this is real life. I do a lot of the work myself because that's really what you have to do, especially starting out. You know, you have got to put in the time. You've got to fix the problems. It's not cheap trying to get a handyman or somebody out there to do something. You need to know how to do these things yourself. So how to look at properties. Like I said, been doing this about 10 years. So I kind of know what to look for. Look at this. You know, we'll get into that. We'll get into that later. But I just, if you're interested, I really hope you hit that subscribe, the follow, join, or whatever it is. You know, we can, do this together. We can learn from each other. This renovation that I'm doing right now, when I get into some of the finished work, I plan on having videos of, hey, should I just want like colors of paint or like LVP or traditional hardwood floor, stain color. I plan on having some of those videos in there, so the subscribers or followers, they can chime in and say, hey, what looks good. They can have their opinion. You guys can have your opinion, and we can kind of build this thing together. You know what I mean? So, I hope you guys join in for the fun. I look forward to it. See you guys. Have a good weekend. Bye.